good people? Pull up a chair and join us at the Hip Hop Roundtable. This is Landon Hill on the mic. If you've never tuned in to the podcast before, I am 1/3 of the Hip Hop Roundtable crew. I also do this with my good brothers, the one and only MOM, Mind of Mylan, Mr. Mylan Drake, along with the one who holds down all of Southern California, YG, aka Young Ghost, aka Young Dev. If you've never tuned in before, what we do here is that we discuss all things hip hop related, but not just the gossip, not just the current events, but we really take a step further and talk about what it is that we are experiencing in hip hop and what it means for the hip hop community and culture, and what it is that we can do to better support and make sure that hip hop continues to thrive. And even though there may be times when we are talking about the current events, we're not just talking about what happened and leaving it at that, but we are really talking about what it means when we do see these things and how it's affecting hip hop as a whole. We also just talk about the different trends that we see in hip hop and bring about new and fresh ideas and things to think about. You could call it the barbershop type conversations that you would have, but at least for me and maybe for y'all, find it much more difficult to have these types of conversations on a regular basis. And so that's why we started the podcast in the first place, even back in 2014. But as things and time has gone on, it's been harder for us to make sure that we're being as consistent with the podcast along with work and with family and with life in general. And so for those who have been rocking with us, y'all know that we started off really strong, really consistent, but recently it's been much more of a challenge to be as consistent as we would like to be. But the reason that I'm recording this here is to let you know that starting tomorrow, every Tuesday between now and right before Christmas, we have 10 episodes that'll be dropping one a week for the next 10 weeks. We may even sneak an 11th one in there, which is our annual wrap up episode. So we might get even one more in there, but we have 10 episodes. They're already ready to go. So we don't have to worry about trying to record and edit and all that and keep the consistency because it's already done. And so if you're new, you got 10 episodes that you can look forward to on a regular basis, plus all the episodes from the past, wherever you may be listening to this podcast. But if you've been rocking with us already, then you will already know you can pick up right where you left off. The only thing to note is that these episodes, like I said, it's been hard for us to be able to get the episodes out right away when we recorded them. And so you all will see that there are episodes that we've released here and there over the course of the past year or so, but we have plenty of other episodes that had not been released. And so these episodes date back anywhere from September of last year up to just about a couple weeks ago that we recorded. And so if what we're talking about sounds a little bit dated, that's why. But trust me that even though the content, again, if some of the quote unquote current events maybe happened a little while ago, what it means for and what we discuss in terms of what it means for hip hop is still relevant even right now, and what we can learn from some of those events are current right now. And then there's going to be others that, again, it's not confined to any time period, wasn't based off of a current event, but it's just what we see in hip hop and the types of conversations that we want to make sure that we can have, not just with each other, not just with the three of us, but with y'all as well. So wherever you are listening to this, make sure that you subscribe, that you like. The subscription is the most important part. The liking, again, is always great and helps us. But also, maybe just as important as the subscribing is the commenting. Leave your thoughts, leave your opinions. We want to hear from y'all. The reason that we call it the Roundtable and we invite everybody to pull up and pull up a chair and join us there is because this isn't just for us, but it's for all y'all out there who love hip hop, who want to see it thrive, who want to see it grow, and who want to be able to have some of these conversations, but maybe don't always have a chance to have them in the way in which you like. And people don't talk about it with the level of depth and even intelligence that we want to. And when I say that, I don't mean just in terms of people being stupid or ignorant, but just not always having the space or the platform to be able to go more in depth and to really talk about these things on a more intellectual level. And so that's why we exist. That's why we're here. And so we hope to be able to take this thing to the next level with you all support. And the last thing I'll say, please go to hiphopbroundtable.com. The site is up. We're working on getting all of the episodes backfilled, but we will be getting all of those up. We also have our bios up there, and we're planning to get other content up there as well, just to keep this thing going. So make sure you go to and visit hiphopbroundtable.com. It's our site. It's up. It's loaded. You'll see a ton of episodes already on there, and we're working to get all the rest up as well. But wherever you're listening to this now, you'll be able to get all 10 episodes that are already preloaded and ready to go up through the holidays. And then we'll make sure that we holler at y'all again in the new year. Same cadence. We'll get the episodes ready to go, have them posted so that y'all can have them consistently every Tuesday. Every Tuesday morning, we'll be loading these episodes up. All right. So if you're new, welcome. Hope that y'all join us on this journey. Join us in these conversations. If you haven't, or if you've been with us for a minute, appreciate y'all so much. Can't say it enough, and look forward to continuing to hear from y'all, to rocking with y'all, and having these conversations with you. All right, everybody, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. We'll holler at y'all soon. Peace.